Well, my friends, the day is finally here, and the number one question I've been getting at the channel over the last day has been, how do you get the NINJABIKE messenger bag, which is by far the most anticipated exotic we have seen in this game in a very long time? And the fast answer is, it is a guaranteed drop in your seasonal reward track once you get to level 90, and you also have the option of buying levels as well. We'll go over that in a moment, but right now I want to talk about what the bag does and why, in my opinion, this is one of those exotics in the game that is definitely worth the grind. What's up, my YouTube family? Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 video, and today, my friends, is all about getting the NINJABIKE backpack. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for a PlayStation 5, but I will go over those details at the end of the video. Now, the first thing I want to make sure I mention as we start this thing off is that you want to make sure that the first thing you do when the bag drops for you at level 90 is you go to your inventory, you go to backpacks, and you mark this as a favorite. I've heard from so many of you out there who get caught up in farming. You're just doing your thing, picking up loot, and you're not realizing what you actually have in your inventory, and you wind up accidentally deleting something you don't mean to. And my friends, to get this bag is a bit of a grind, and I do not want to see that happen to you. Now, the next thing you want to make sure you do is go to the base of operations. You want to talk to Anaya, and you want to buy the blueprints for the new exotics you just picked up in the seasonal reward track. That will add them to the general loot pool. Once you've done that, you are totally good to go. With all that being said, my friends, let's now get into farming XP. Now, I will put together a standalone video later today on some of my favorite ways to farm for XP. At the end of this video, I will show you one of them just to help you get going, but again, I will bring you a full video later today. Now, you can see right now with the beginning of Season 11, anytime we have a new manhunt target introduced into the game, we also get double XP for the first 15 shade levels when that event begins, so it is a great time to really stack that XP in a short amount of time. But once again, to be clear, it is just for the first 15 shade levels. After that, it will turn off. Now, as you heard me say earlier, to get the NINJABIKE, you need to get to level 90 of the season, which is a bit of a grind. And one thing the game introduced this season is the fact that you can now buy these seasonal levels. So you can see here, the ability to buy seasonal levels is now here. You can use premium credits to get season levels and collect the associated seasonal rewards before the season ends. Now, keep in mind, just to put this in perspective, the season pass is going to cost you 1,000 premium credits, which equates to $10 US. And what that gets you are not only the rewards you see as you gain levels on the top row, but you get the ones on the bottom as well. But keep in mind, you have to earn those levels in order to move up. Now, in order to actually buy levels, that is going to cost you 100 premium credits per level. So if you do the math, if you want to get from 1 to 90 with a NINJABIKE it is going to cost you 9,000 premium credits, which is a bunch of money. And look, if you want to spend it, that's fine, go for it, knock yourself out, that's great. But remember, when you're actually buying these credits in order to advance your levels, you have to go in succession. So you can't just skip ahead and buy the NINJABIKE. You have to go through levels 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way up to 90. Or you could decide after you use the double XP, you could buy 10 levels or 20, whatever you want to do, my friends. But again, to be clear, it is not something you have to do in the game. You can get this just by playing farming XP, which is exactly what we're going to go over right now. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, I will be putting out a dedicated farming video later today showing you some of my favorite XP spots to hit up to gain a ton of XP in a short amount of time. But I did want to leave you with one really quick. So you can see here, and this is something, my friends, you have heard me highlight in multiple videos when a season starts, and that is farming territory controls. When you find one that is close to a fast travel location, you can clear it in about a minute's time, rinse and repeat, and just keep stacking that XP. Now, it is very important to mention on this first run, you're going to see over 500,000 XP earned. Remember, that is during double XP, but at the end of the video, I will do this again, or I'll do it 2 more times, once on heroic and once on challenging, both of which will have 3 directives active, and it will give you a baseline to show you the type of XP you can earn depending on what difficulty you choose, and obviously when the double XP is not running. Now, one of the main reasons I like farming these territory controls is because they're in a stationary location. And keep in mind, I like farming the resource convoys, elite patrols, and things like that. However, as most of you know by now, those can respawn on different parts of the map, and sometimes you do not see them at all. So in my opinion, when you see a territory control that is close to a fast travel location, that is one you want to hit up over and over. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. However, as always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we do have giveaways at the channel. Our current one is for a PlayStation 5. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced May 4th of this year. On that note, like I said, I'm going to jump ahead to when the double XP is off. You can see me farming this area once on Heroic with 3 directives, once on Challenging with 3 directives. And once again, I will bring you another video later today showing you some of my other farming methods. Until then, my friends, as always, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Civilians in danger.